You want to blind him as well?
Yeah. Oh.
So, dude. The tradition of the film feast started in the year 2018 with the Schwank crew as its beginning. This crew consists of Madison Hess, Annie Caldwell, Ian Parton, and myself, Kaylee Rowan. Of course, we now have a celebration, a Christmas feast, that takes place in our meat hall. But the history of the DP Film Class goes much further back. It started with a single student, my brother. Doug Rowan, along with his crew, founded the very film program you see today. It went from 3 students to 7. Such growth. Doug was the one who started the spark of passion for film, which grew into a full-on forest fire caused by the ones following his legacy. Because of his film foundation he created for us, we wouldn't be able to gather together and celebrate film bringing us together.
Yeah, so Doug, he's one of our charter members, as I refer to him. He and a couple of other students approached me about starting a film club. Basically just a way for them to meet after school and talk about movies that they really liked. Kind of got started almost like the film lunches. They just started meeting in my room and I would kind of hang out there, but I wasn't like leading the sessions. They were all in charge of them. I really credit Doug and David and James, the 3 guys that started that film club, with providing all the enthusiasm and the energy necessary to really make that class get off the ground and be successful. You know, it's funny because I think things tend to come full circle, and I think that's what's happened with the film lunch, the film feast. It kind of has that feel like it did back in the old days when we were first getting started, and we had the film club and then a very small first-year film class. We've kind of come full circle to the same sort of thing, and I see that, you know, you guys in the class are all really close, just like they were. So I think, you know, I've enjoyed all the film classes that I've taught over the years, but I think it's really nice to kind of wrap up my time here at Signal Mountain with, you know, a small, intimate group of film students who really get along well with each other and love being around each other and love looking at films and talking about films and just hanging out and being goofy. I think that's what makes it worth coming to school for.
Do you hope that we leave behind a legacy?
Yeah, I hope we do.
Okay.
I hope for years to come that people will look on those computers and find our blooper footage and just be like, what the
I know you weren't really involved with the film feast last year, but like, you did have an experience with it. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, I walked down the hallway and Hallie, I think you,
Yeah, I was on there.
Annie, I think, screamed my name really loudly, and I kept walking. I think it has a deeper meaning behind it. I think it's symbolic of the covenant that exists between Mr. Dobler and us. I think when we eat with him, it is an allusion to the biblical breaking of the bread between Jesus and his apostles. And that is why I think that the film feast is important.
With Christmas, though, you usually spend Christmas with, like, your family, and this is more just, like, it's like Friendsgiving, but it's, like, I don't know how to combine the words friends and Christmas, but, Friendsmas? Is that a word? Can I make that up? But it's kind of just, like, I don't know, it's just fun, and we always do something, we do stupid festive things because we're dumb people, and then I don't know, it's just a fun version of Christmas where you don't have to deal with, like, your racist uncle.
But you have to do with me.
Yeah, but you're not a racist uncle. If you don't have a racist uncle, it's your dad. Your dad is the racist uncle.
I'm gonna put that in.
Our group has, like, a bunch of different personalities and different types of people, and I think that each like aspect that everybody brings to the table is like kind of what Annie said. It's like a big family, and you don't have that racist uncle, but we all have our own aspects like of family that we bring and we like about each other, and that's why we keep coming back. And so doing this for Christmas is kind of like just respecting each other and enjoying each other's company, and like the banter that we have, I would relate to a family's banter, and I just think it's a nice thing to do with each other.
You look cute.
Yeah, you do look cute. Okay, I'm not gonna say that to you ever again, though.
I think the Film Feast is a wonderful way for our group to get together over food, and like at the end of the semester, at the end of the year, we can just kind of reconvene, and we can invite, like, because sometimes like lunches won't overlap and we won't have everybody there at our film lunches, but Film Feast is a great way for us all to bring in really good food and share that food with each other and share something that means a lot to us and have everybody be in on it. It's a really cool experience because of that.
Has Ian come home and like said anything about the film feasts?
No?
Well, not gonna lie, it sounds pretty goofy, but I mean, it just generally sounds fun. I mean, a lot of the film lunches pretty fun and eventful, so something like that sounds entertaining. The people in film are very intense, so when we have something along these lines, we tend to take things seriously, so things tend to happen more.
I'm very excited. I've heard legends of the feast. Last year's feast in particular, I heard it was very good. I heard there was lots of chinkin, and I'm very excited. It'll be like my coming of age and being an honorary film child. Like, you know, it's like kind of like how most families have like their family dinner where they've got like a turkey and it's like, you know, all your family, except this is like a bunch of chicken nuggets and like a bunch of teenagers that don't know what the heck they're doing, but like we're still a family, like in kind of a wang-jangled sense.
It goes so much further than film itself. It's not just filming things and analyzing things and watching movies. It's the people you work with, it's the things that you experience, it's the time you spend together, it's the skills you develop. So it's a lot more than just a class, really. And I think that's kind of why we started this feast, is to really just celebrate each other as, you know, as classmates, but also as filmmakers. I know a lot of people take it as chicken tenders, but it's so much more than chicken tenders. If I had to say anything, it's thank you, Doug, for being my older brother and also for starting this whole thing, because it's more than just hanging out with my friends. It's more than just exploring what I'm interested in. It's life-changing. Sorry about that.